Today, I'm going to begin unveiling my top 9 coins. I'm not a financial advisor. I've been telling everybody, I feel like it's altcoin season. It's time right now, guys. It is time to get in these altcoins. This thing is the meme coin of this bull run, in my opinion. I think it's the one that kind of is going to capture people's hearts the way that SHIB caught people's hearts in the last bull run. For a couple weeks now, we've been telling you that WIF is due to explode. And I don't mean WIF is due to explode in a way that it's going to move counter to the market. The market may move this way, but WIF is going to do this. You know, that's not what I'm saying. The reason why I'm so bullish on WIF is because WIF has been absolutely freaking crushed. Compared to the market, WIF has been more crushed than most coins. There have been 2 or 3 times in the last 6 weeks where I have clicked the biggest losers of the week, and WIF is number 1. There is no reason. This was in the top, I think it was in the top 40 for sure. I don't know if it got into I don't think it hit the 20s, but Pepe and Bonk, they just don't have communities. They don't have vibrant communities. They just don't. And I believe Brett at some point, and what's the other one I love? There's another one I love. I talk about sometimes. Floki, I like Floki as well. But these are the ones that on narrative are going to kind of capture people at different times in this bull run, I think. And WIF is going to be kind of the cultural meme people remember that's unique to this bull run, I believe. That is not Adobe Illustrator, believe it or not, even though it looks very similar to an Adobe Illustrator logo. I want to be very clear, that is not an Adobe Illustrator logo. AI is going to be driving everything in our lives, and investments are one thing that are going to become AI driven. What do I mean by that? People are going to stop making decisions for themselves. That's where we're heading. And I know that you may be sitting there saying, that sounds dangerous. And when it comes to social decisions, yes, it's very dangerous. Political decisions, yes, it's very dangerous. When it comes to AI, they're going to beat you and do better than you all the time. What these AI can do is they can help you to be able to do things that you do without the weaknesses that you have. And when it comes to trading and financial, how many of you guys know if you could just weed out your bad habits, you could be a great trader? How many of you know that? Then, of course, we have decentralized governance, blockchain innovation, and developer empowerment. Now, the thing is here, where we're going here is a place where when you are in a virtual world, you literally cannot tell if it's an AI or if it's a person because they embody all the same things. You're not going to be able to tell. That's where we're going. And this operating system that allows these chatbots, this interoperability, it looks like a major project here. Look, Sui has led this bull run. There's no question about it. And hey, you guys can thank the Duchess for that one. Cassie, she's the one who put me onto Sui. It's the best pick that we've had in a while. Well, I mean, we've got great picks all the time, but it's just been a massively great pick for us, obviously. And I think that what I'm telling you here is the altcoins are going to run hard at some point very soon. It feels like they're pulling back like a rubber band. Maybe I'm wrong. Look, why do we love Sui so much? I'll just tell it to you like this. I needed to move a wallet to another browser, basically, and I had to import it, and it was a Sui wallet. It was one of the wallets that I was moving. I just had like kind of some dust in there, but the point is I moved it, and it was so easy. Like, you guys don't understand how easy this blockchain is. And we're in the BitBoy BootCamp. We're going to have a whole series where we're going to show you guys how to get in and use the Sui blockchain. But the way that you can log into your Sui wallet with your Google login,
well, that's cool.
It's one click, boom, and the blockchain is so fast, guys. You guys have no idea. And you can talk about, like this blockchain has this many traders. When you use it, do you feel it? You feel the speed of Sui when you feel it. You click and it's like done. It's amazing. It's so much better than every other blockchain. The institutions are now interested enough in HBAR that Coinbase Prime puts it on there. And so that's good news, because that's the difference. That's the key difference between the projects that are going to make it over the long term and the projects that are going to be like your polka dots, in my opinion. They show up, they make some money, and nobody uses their ecosystem, and they exit, scam, or disappear. They haven't done that yet, but is too big probably for them to exit scam, but that's not what they're going to do. But that's what people call it. When projects go down significantly and they lose kind of their rankings, right? Like I was talking about Acash the other day. It goes between about number 80 and 140. If it were to go down to like 280, or in the next bull market, you're like, what happened to that project? Oh, it's not going to do this. I think it's a great project. But you pull up a project from the last bull run, you're like, where's this one? You're like, oh my gosh, that's like a top 30 project. This is like all the way down at number 842. And it happens. It happens a lot. And I think that with HBAR, having some of that institutional interest in it is huge. It's absolutely massive, because that's the thing that gets you from Missouri to Broadway. You got to get from Missouri to Broadway. You got to show me. You look right now at where XDC is, and you can see it has made a higher high here. It has now broken out. So we can expect, just based on the chart, that this thing is easily going to make a new all-time high, I believe. This thing could go up, 50 cents to $1, I think, pretty easily if we really get a good breakout here. If you guys want to check out our exclusive trading partner, Phemex, I believe you can trade XDC there. ARCAX and XDC Network form partnership to drive innovation and growth in real-world asset tokenization, right? This is what I'm saying. We don't only want to look at this stuff, these altcoins, to say, hey, go buy this one. We want to show it to you and then show you what they're doing and show how it relates to other stuff we're talking about in crypto and why this could be a player in something you didn't know they were a player in, which is RWA and real world assets. Earn a stake in AI, get rewarded for your unused internet. Okay, so what they're trying to do is they're trying to build the first open internet scale web crawl. Today, the network is powered by over 3 million users who are running nodes to scrape petabytes of data for AI models. Only 2 companies in the world are capable of crawling the entire web, and this capability has been the backbone of their multi-trillion-dollar business. Grass aims to replace that company by creating the first ever user-owned knowledge graph of the entire internet. And these graphs and these subgraphs that's what the project, the graph, does in the world of blockchain. They're going to become more and more important. This year, they're giving up graphs. They're allowing people to earn a stake in AI by by allowing the use of their unused internet. I feel like this is really big. Oh no, this is the way that it goes. Oh, this is kind of cool. Slides over. What is grass and how does it work? God, those hippies, man, they can't remember anything. Continue to watch the trends, AI, data querying, and depend on Solana. So this is one reason why this is really interesting. It is on Solana. We like Solana a lot. We think it's great. Who knows? Maybe I'll go build some AI stuff on there here pretty soon. Algorand is doing some interesting stuff. They got some updates here. And of course, this is how you go from being a Missouri state to a New York Times Square state. Times Square. To being on Times Square, to Broadway, to being in the spotlight with Sui and Solana and Ethereum, I guess you could kind of say. There's only ones. There's none outside of that are really, really, really making big waves. Okay. So where do you want to be? You want to move over? Well, how do you do it? You make developments and you change and you get yourself to a position where you bring those users in. So is this going to be what it is? The ALGO wallet integration with MasterCard is complete. This will initially be available to MasterCard users in Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. And a lot of people don't know this, but New Zealand actually plays a decently large role in the overall world financial system for some different reasons we could do a video on another time. But guys, this is a big step for real world adoption. And you got to look for the things that the layer 1 projects are going to do during this bull run to try to get to the other state. They're trying to get from Missouri to New York. They want to go from show me to Broadway. That's what they want to do. Show me to Broadway. What we're trying to do is we're trying to show you guys, like, we're looking at some of these coins. Why? Well, because we're looking at trends. We're trying to show you guys some trends that you might want to be focusing on. And we're talking about today the increasing adoption of decentralized content delivery networks, or CDNs. Now, this is, of course, in the DePIN area. It is infrastructure. AIOZ, they have a unique focus on decentralized streaming infrastructure, positions itself as a major player in Web3's evolving landscape. And the trend to watch, like I said, is decentralized infrastructure. AIOZ's, it's just a hard thing to say. AIOZ's CDN, their content delivery network, okay, it aligns with a broader push for Web3 scalability. And you are probably sitting there saying, what is he talking about? Because that's what I'm sitting here doing right now. I actually do know what I'm talking about, though. ACOSH, we're going to tell you a little bit about it, 737 milli. And I think, look, ACOSH at 140, I think this is one of the best projects out there in terms of potential. It stays between 80 and 140. It's the lowest it's been in a while. If you are not in this world, you do not understand this problem. And I am here telling you, it's going to affect everything that we do with computers, because you see how powerful these computers are getting. It's just going to take a lot to run these things. Guys, new highlight, they were added on January 9th to their assets under consideration, or to Grayscale's assets under consideration. So good stuff. Furthermore, with the introduction of AI agents, it separates AKT from other decentralized cloud projects in terms of its AI utility. I got to get on there and play around with it. Not only is it needed infrastructure for AI, it's actually using AI. And so in a sense, ACOSH is the assistance that fuels the AIs rebuilding themselves over and over and over again, which is the thing that actually produces more development in AI. You may not know that, but that's true. Potential trend to watch here: when DePIN runs as a sector, AKT should outperform in 2025. Let me say it again. When DePIN runs, look for AKT to outperform. I think it's going to be up in the top 50. Right now it's at 140. I think it's a good opportunity. I'm not telling you for sure that, it's going to go up or you should buy it or anything like that, but I think they're doing real stuff. It reminds me of projects that came kind of out of nowhere to become very, very significant. Solana is one of them. Solana came out of nowhere and was just boom, right on it. Sui, another one, came out of nowhere, boom. I think when ACOSH starts that run, I think it's going to do that. I think it is. You have to understand they're doing things bigger and better than what everybody else is doing in the thing that they're doing, which is assisting everybody.